Let's do an inhale and exhale. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Arms pump at the side. There we go. Perfect. All right. We're going to go march, 2, 3, heel. March, 2, 3, heel, okay? So we'll alternate what heel comes out. 1, 2, 3, heel. 1, 2, 3, heel. You got it. You can always just throw a heel in there too. Probably full knee. Good. Couple more here. All right, we're going to take it to all heels, okay? So just heels. I'm going to push back with my hands. Good. Did you think it was yoga again today, Liz?
I can't remember my days.
Well, I'm glad you make it. That's the... And you even remember to come at different times. Like,
I know.
All right. We're going to bring our arms up, out to our side. We're going to cross over and under. Over and under. Good. Warming up the shoulders a little bit here. Good. All right. Couple more here like this. We call these a mummy kick. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to a march right here. Good. All right. We're going to do taps right here with the toes. Okay. We're going to do an imaginary, well, not imaginary, it's imaginary weights, but with a bicep curl. The bicep curl is real. So, all right. Good. Find a rhythm that works for you. I've got a tap and then I come up on the other one. Good. Couple more here. All right, one more. Take it to a wide tap right there. Okay. All right, so right now I'm pointing at my toes, but what we're going to do next is we're going to come and we're going to do a tricep kickback. So I'm going to extend and in. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Arms go behind and then they come in. Good. You got it. Just warming up triceps, biceps, shoulders, all the things we're going to use later today. Hello. All right. Perfect. Got space by me. We've got space in the back and the side. Bring it back to a march, everybody, right here. Perfect. And all the marching can be done seated, okay? You can sit and march. Even just do the arms. Do what you can. All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, heel again. 1, 2, 3, heel. 1, 2, 3, heel. Good. And heel. 1, 2, 3, heel. And heel. Good. Thanks, everybody. You guys are awesome. All right. Take it to all heels. Heels and push back. Good. Perfect. All right, so up next, we're going to take it to our tap. Well, let's march first. So we're marching here, and it's a tap and a tap with a bicep curl. I'm doing mine nice and slow, okay? Good. Just warming up those arms. Good. All right, we're going to take it to a wide tap, okay? wide tap right there. Bring those elbows, bend them. We're going to straighten behind and bend. Straighten behind and bend. Good. All right. Perfect. And if you can only manage the arms or the legs, that's fine. You're welcome to even try it seated. Good. All right. Couple more here. 2 and 1. Bring it center. March right here for me, okay? All right. Take those feet out wide, so keeping a march. Good. Bring them back in narrow. Like that, yep. Perfect. Good. Now take them back out wide. Good. All right, so we're going to keep them wide. We're going to bring a heel up towards our glute like that. Yep. We actually have someone on there with us today. Hi. Welcome. All right. Perfect. Keep going with these hand curls. And then we're going to tap wide again, okay, with those toes. Tap, tap, okay? So, if you can, we're going to reach overhead, right here. If you just need to stick with the taps, that's totally fine. Just going for movement. All right, I'm going to reach forward, forward, forward. Good. Good. Perfect. Oh, too loud. I know, I should have said anything. I should have just kept going.
Or maybe you're asked too surprised.
I know, right?
You should have said, you're the lucky winner.
Lucky winner. All right, I'll be better next time. All right, we're going to come back to our march in the center, okay, right here like this. So we're going to play with the speed. How we sometimes do, we're going to take it nice and slow. Slow motion, marches. Good. Nice and slow. Yeah. Now see if you can bring it up to tempo. Good. And you all know what's coming next, okay? We're going to try and speed it up. But remember, everybody's speeding it up is different. Do what you can, okay? Good. Perfect. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it regular, okay? We're going to practice some balance. Our chairs are here if we need them, okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to step onto one foot. You choose that foot. Pull the other one up and hold, okay? Find something to stare at, find something to balance with. And again, chairs there if you need it, okay? Good. A little longer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap down. If you need to walk over to that other side of your chair, for your other side you can. When you're ready, step onto that one foot. Try and find your balance. Good. Perfect. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. March it right here. Good. That was good. All right. So, we're going to be grabbing our first piece of equipment. We're going to be grabbing our weights first. Feel free to grab a drink if you need one, okay? So, with the weights, and those of you who have been to my class before know this, I often will add in something that you can do with the feet, okay? If you're not able to do both at the same time, that's fine. You can stand there and just do the arms. You also have the option of sitting, for example. Let me grab my weights and show you real quick. All right, so for example, our first exercise, if you wanted to do it seated, we're here and we're crossing over and under like this, okay? But if you can stand, you're crossing over and under like this. And if you can add the tap, we're right here, crossing it over and under like this, okay? So in every single class I teach, whether it's silver sneakers or high intensity interval training, I always tell everybody, do what your body needs to do today, okay? So listen to your body and choose accordingly. Good. All right, just a few more here. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the weights by your side. I'm going to keep with my tap, okay, with my feet. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs, okay? Shrug and down. Shrug and down. Good. You got it. Perfect. This is an easy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could do this all day. Don't worry, we're not going to do it all day. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, march it here for me. Okay. So the march, you can do it seated, you can do it standing. We're going to do some bicep curls next. Okay. And we're going to add that balance component if you're ready for it. Okay. So the highest level is a curl with the knee, okay, and a curl with the knee. If you're not there yet, you can do curl and a tap, okay? Curl and a tap, okay? And you can also do it seated. Good. Perfect. Just wandering into the fray, seeing how everybody's doing. Good. All right. One more each arm, not arm, knee. There you go. March it right here. I'll get my words. We'll figure it out. Maybe. All right. So we are going to hold the weights in our hands, and we are going to do a cross, cha-cha-cha, cross, cha-cha-cha. Seated, you can do the same thing, where you cross, center, tap, tap, cross, center, tap, tap, okay? Weights just kind of swing side to side, right here. Good. Perfect. We'll do one more here. Bring it back to center. March it right here. Okay. All right, so we're going to be doing an overhead press, and we are going to be bringing the weights right here in front of us. We're going to be going kind of up and forward ever so slightly, like you're getting plates and putting them on a shelf, okay? You can alternate those arms if you need to, or not bring them as high if you have shoulder problems, okay? Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those arms back by your side. Perfect. So I want you to take, and if your weights are too heavy for this, you can set them to the side. We're just going to do little circles here with those wrists, okay? Again, these can be done with no weights at all. All right, circle the other direction. Doing all right? If you need any help, just shout out to any of us. We can. Okay, perfect. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it back to center. Okay. So we're going back to those bent arms, crossing over and under, okay? Remember, marching is optional. You're welcome to add that. Right there, over and under. We've got kind of a held bicep curl here, and a little bit of internal and external rotation. One more set. All right, bring those arms down by the side. I'm going to take my feet wide with my taps. We're going to do those shoulder shrugs again, okay? Shrug and down, shrug and down. Good. Shrug and down. Perfect. You got it. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. March these feet in. Right here. Good. So, we did some bicep curls with the knee. We're going to go back to those again, okay? And again, if the knee's too much, you can tap, okay? Or just do the curls, okay? All right, so I'm going to go curl and knee, curl and knee. Curl and tap is also an option, all right? Good. You got it. Perfect. You've got 2 more sets. Okay? 1 more set, so 1 more each knee. Good. March it right here for me. Just let those weights swing forward and back. Forward and back. Good. All right, remember those little wrist circles we were doing? So if your weights felt too heavy, remember you can always set them down and do this with just your wrists. But if they're feeling okay, circle them. All right, circle the other way. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights back to your side. All right, so we're going to do our overhead presses again, but I'm going to give you an option to take it up a notch if you're ready for it. If not, stick with the overhead press, okay? So if you want to, and you can stand in front of your chair, if you'd like, we're going to add a squat to it, okay? So it would be a squat, stand, and press, okay? If that's too much, you can make the squat smaller. Like maybe all you do is bend those knees and reach overhead. And if you feel more stable coming here and sitting and standing, you can. And if you're like, nope, legs aren't doing it, just do the arms for me, okay? All right, here we go. So I'm going to sit down, reach up overhead, come back down, reach up overhead. We'll just do 8 of these. That's 3. We're already halfway through. 3 more. 2. And 1. Good. All right, bring those legs by the side. Give me little shoulder circles. So I always say that long distance running and strength training make people really good at fractions. Because you're always like, okay, I've done, this many miles or this many minutes or this many sets, and I'm halfway there. I'm a quarter of the way there. I'm 3/4 of the way there. Whatever it is. All right. Perfect. Take these feet nice and wide for me, and then plant them. Okay? Good. We're going to bend our elbows here. We're going to twist to the side, twist the side. I have a little rotation through that back foot. Okay? Good. Keep it going. Standing tall. 4 more. 4. 3. A 2. 1 more. There it is. Perfect. Come back to center. Little marches with those feet. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do just one final thing with our dumbbells. And if you don't want to use your dumbbells, you can just use your hands. We're going to punch forward and forward, forward and forward. Nice strong wrists, okay? Good. When you use a weight, it's nice and slow and controlled, right? 2 more sets. 2. 1 more set. Good. All right. You can put your weights underneath your chair, and we're going to be grabbing our bands next, okay? All right, guys. So we're going to start with more bicep curls. We're doing lots of biceps today. So this can be done seated with the band under the feet or standing with the band under the feet. If you're seated, you just want to take your feet wider to add more tension. Okay? If you're standing, you have the choice of putting it under just one foot. That's less tension. Or under both feet. That's more tension. Okay? Whether you're standing or seated, I want you standing or sitting tall with that chest raised, okay? All right, we're going to curl right and left, good. Right and left, alternating that. Good. Keep it going. All right. We're going to add in a right, a left, and then we're going to do both, okay? Both. Right, left, and both. Good. Right, left, and both. Good. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Do one more set. Right, left, both. Perfect. Okay. So our next one, we are going to be doing an upright row. And whether you're standing or seated, the band is going to go under the feet. And then you're going to cross it, okay? So, standing or seated, arms are going to come up, elbows go out, like this, okay? And back down. Up and out, and down. Good. You got it. Good. Not going any higher than shoulder height. One more like this. All right, now we're going to do a right arm and a left arm, a right arm and a left arm. Good. Right, left, right, left. One more. Right, left. Good. We're going to come halfway up, okay? We're going to pulse right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, the band can come out from underneath those feet. We're going to take it and put it on like we're putting on a jacket, and it's going to come underneath the armpit. Okay? All right, so for most of us, we're going to want to grab further down on our band, okay? You can stick your hands through those handles if you don't want them flopping around, and then grab onto it. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be extending out, extending out. If you're standing and you want to add a little bit of cardio, I'm just going to step, touch, okay? Step, touch. So under the armpits, stretch it out to one side and then the other. Good. Good. Perfect. Okay. Good. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Take off that jacket. All right, so our next one, we're going to be doing a lat pull down. This is one where we stabilize overhead with one hand, and this other hand is pulling down and kind of towards that hip. If you struggle to go overhead like that, you can bring it lower and pull from here instead. So if you want to add it, we're going to add a tap out to the side, okay? So we stabilize, tap, and pull, okay? Remember, you can break it down and just do the arms as well. Good. Good. All right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So then we take that other hand, goes up, right? We're going to stabilize with that band. Find some tension so when you pull down towards your hip, that feels good. Okay? All right. Step out and pull. Out and pull if you're adding that step. Good. Keep it going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We are all going to come and have a seat now. Bring the band with you. The band's going to be going under our feet. We're going to be working our inner and outer thighs for this next one, okay? So I am going to be crossing my band to give it a little more tension. If you don't want more tension, don't cross it, okay? And then you get to decide to placement. If I rest it here on my knees, that's a little less tension. If I pull up to my hips, it's a little more. So what we're going to do is we're going to step out, and then I'm going to slow motion bring my foot in, okay? Then I'll step out to this side, and slow motion bring my foot in. So you're fighting to try and make it as slow as possible. If I see your legs slingshotting back in, you have some serious words coming. No, I'm kidding. All right. I'll bring out my teacher eyes. All right. When I did my student teaching, the English teacher I worked under, she had the worst glare. She would just look at a kid and be like, it was high school.
I need that.
Oh, you know, that works too. All right, let's keep it slow. So I cross mine for more tension. You're welcome to not cross it and keep it here, but this does add a little bit more tension. We'll do one more this side. Good.
It's tension going out.
Yes, so tension is here, and as you come closer, it gets less. Yep. All right, so then we're going to keep those bands under our feet. We're going to row back towards the chair. We've done this one before. I'm going to keep mine crossed still for that more tension. That's optional. You can uncross like this if you like, okay? So we sit nice and tall. We take elbow back towards chair, elbow back towards chair. Good. Right, like this. One arm and then the other. We'll do both of them here in a little bit. Good. Perfect. All right, get ready. We're going to do both arms, okay? Both arms. Sitting tall. Chests are raised. Good. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So we're going to come back and we're going to do those slow slide-ins with the legs. So again, bands under the feet. I've crossed my band for extra tension, and I'm going to pull up to my hips for even more tension. Okay? I'm going to step out, slide it in, step out, slide it in. Good. Perfect. I always try to do every exercise at least twice, so that we get it in our muscle memory a little better, right? And the more you come to the classes, hopefully they don't start becoming repetitive, but at least you're like, oh, okay, I start to know what to expect from Audrey a little bit.
I was waiting for my first class.
Well, you probably are going to fail. No, I'm kidding. No. I'm only kidding. You're going to get a great workout. That's what's going to happen. All right, so you can do 2 more. We have 1 more each side. You may notice one side is more tired than the other. That's normal. All right, so come back to center, sit nice and tall. We're going to do that seated row, okay? So 1 arm at a time, right? So we're going right and left. And I should only ever say correct when I mean, and so I don't confuse you when I'm like, right? When I'm doing my left arm, right? Correct? All right.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Okay, everybody, both arms. Here we go, both. And both. I'm glad you're all laughing and not storming out of here. It's just so confusing. Just saying right all the time. I know. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right. We're going to be done with the band, okay? So, you can grab a sip of water, tuck that band either to the back of your chair or underneath. Remember, at the end, we'll spray everything down and put it away. And I did grab some rags today. We'll see how far they go. So ball is up next.
Thanks for letting me jump in.
Of course. Yes, no, it was good to have you. Good to meet you, Karen. silver sneakers. Classic is I have to be able to do every move also seated. So it's supposed to be approachable for people of all different levels and capabilities. So we are going to be starting with the ball in between our hands. And what we're going to do is we're going to press with our palms, roll out to the fingers and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Good. Good. I like to walk around because I can't hold still. You are welcome to do whatever you need to do. You can sit, you can stand in place, you can go side to side. We're freestyling it. Good. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So we're going to go bowling. I'm going to take my ball to my right hand. Okay. I'm going to take it behind, and I'm going to let it go forward. Take it behind, and let it go forward. So if you're standing and you want to, we can step back and forward. Back and forward, okay? Whatever natural bowling stance you have.
Let mine go.
So in my class, whenever you lose a ball, you get extra credit workout points. So congratulations. All right. Got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center and switch to the other hand. So I'm going to split my feet again. I'm going to step. Oh, Audrey's not coordinated this morning. Audrey can't bowl on this side of her body. There we go. Okay. So to step back and forward and release the ball. There we go. I got it for you. When's the last time any of us actually went bowling?
Long time.
Long time?
60 years.
60 years. Wow. Well, you all look great. Especially if we had some bumpers, you know?
We could do a class out.
That's your class outing to the bowling alley. 2 and 1. All right. Bring it back here. March it here for me, guys. Okay, so this next one, the arms are going to be circling, okay? Like this, like a big pot, like you're stirring it. And the feet, if you are able to move it, we're going to do a V step. So I'm standing on the point of the V. I step forward to that other point, forward. So I'm wide, then I step back, narrow, narrow, okay? So forward, wide, wide, back, narrow, narrow. Once you've got those feet, you can add that big circle right there. Perfect. Good. Working on our coordination. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. We're going to go the other way. So circling the other direction, stepping forward, forward, back, back, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good. You got it. And try to think about this being like a really thick shoe. So you're stirring. It's giving you a little resistance, okay? Imagine that as you stir. 3, 2, 1. March it out right here. Okay. So, you want to go bowling again? We're going to go bowling again. So take it to your right hand, and you're going to be stepping back, forward, okay? Back, forward, and releasing. Really think about that range of motion. Take it behind and forward. Behind, release it. Okay? Good. Perfect. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it to the other hand, okay? So then we switch the feet, right? So we step back, forward, back, forward. Pull it back, and forward. So you've got that range of motion nice and big. Even bigger than you would with a bowling ball, okay? Back, and forward. Back, forward. For 3, 2, and one. Bring it back to center, all right? Palms to fingers. Palms to fingers. Push and squeeze. Push and squeeze. Good. You got it. Perfect. Four more. 4, 3, a 2, and 1. Good. All right, our circles with the arms with that V-stepper next, okay? So I'm going to step forward, forward, wide, wide. Remember, it's a big, thick stew. Feel the resistance on those arms as you stir. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the top, other direction. Stir that other way. Good. Perfect. Nice and thick, remember, feel that resistance. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Good. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, and again, this one can be done seated or standing. I'm going to take my ball above my head, tap my knee, above my head, tap my knee, okay? You're going to take it nice and slow. You cannot bring it as high. You only need to bring it to your head. That's fine. Do what you need to. Good. Just make sure you're pushing yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give me the feels right here. And we're going to make a little figure 8. Figure 8. Or an infinity sign. Right here with that ball. Good. Keep it going. All right. Now you're going to switch the direction of your figure 8. Good job. Everybody did it. They succeeded.
You gotta wear eyes over your figure 7.
Figure 7. 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back to center right here. Okay? So we're going to do those V taps again. Okay? So remember, if it hurts to go overhead, bring it here instead and tap like this. Okay? But if you can, reach high and bring it down low. Good. Do whatever range of motion works best for your body today. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, heels are next, okay? We're going to add that figure 8. Figure 8. Try and find a rhythm that works for you. You could also think about like rowing a canoe, one hip to the other, one side of the boat and then the other. All right, switch the direction. Take it the other way. Good. Most of us choose the more natural side first, but it's good to work both sides. All right, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, we're gonna all come and sit down for a second. So, I'm gonna stick my hand right here on my knee, and I'm gonna stick the ball in this palm. And then using my fingers, I'm gonna roll that ball up towards my shoulder, and then roll it back down. Okay? This is a perfect opportunity to lose your ball and earn those extra credit workout points. But I'll be more impressed if you keep it. Oh, pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure, I know, right? All right. So you can take it up and down one more time. There was someone, their name escapes me right now because I haven't seen them in like a year and a half. Let's switch to the other side. But they would bring up their arm cross their shoulders and down the other arm. Do any of you guys remember that? Okay. Liz, you know, she's killing it over here. You get extra credit points for that too. I think it's a little hard for me, Liz.
I found something I'm good at.
You should take it on the road, you know? The next talent show we have. All right, one more, up and down. Perfect. All right, hold this ball in your hands, okay? We're gonna pretend like we're opening like a pickle jar, okay? So I'm gonna have one hand stabilized and the other hand is going to twist it, okay? Twist. Working on those jar opening skills. It's a good life skill, right?
First you have to knock it on the floor.
Okay.
That does help.
Knock it on the floor, run it under hot water. Get a towel. Yeah, there you go. All right, give me two more here, and then we'll go to the other side. Because sometimes you might have to open a jar with the, you know, your non-dominant hand.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. All right. Well, next time I challenge you, try to open that pickle jar with your non-dominant hand. I'll try it. I'll see if I can even do it. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna play the piano now. So if you ever played the piano and you've done a scale, and you start with your thumbs and you go out and then back in, we're gonna play the piano on our ball. Starting with my thumb, finger, 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 finger in. Okay? You will always hold with at least one of the end fingers so that you don't lose the ball, right? Okay, but here we go. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and back. Okay? Find a speed that works for you. Any pianists in the room? It's hard to raise your hand when you have your hands on the ball. Go like this. Me! All right. Give me a couple more scales. Get that practice in. Practice makes perfect. All right. Bring it on back.
Way, but not so easy to get it in.
Yeah? All right. We're going to do one more set of each of those, starting with palm and hand. Roll up the shoulders. If you want to try taking up the shoulder blades and over to the other arm, you're welcome to. You're also welcome to keep it on one arm at a time. Maybe those of us are disadvantaged.
I'm rather impressed with that. Bravo. Yeah.
I know. If you're hitting talent, one more. And then the rest of us, mere mortals, are going to switch to the other side. All right. Switch to the other side when you're done. And we'll go up and down. Good. We work on all sorts of things in the Silver Sneakers class.
The wealth of experience. Life skills.
Life skills, exactly. All right, do two more here.
Oh, with us, it's end of life skill.
Those are important too. Then back down. We're trying to make that end as long as possible. All right, we're going to open our jars, okay? So one hand stabilizes, other hand opens. You can decide which hand you do first. Good. Give me 3, 2, 1. Switch hands and twist and open. Good. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to play the piano. Okay, so play those scales. Thumb next 3 more scales. All right, and when you're done playing that piano, you can come back here with your ball. So, I think it was last week we used the ball to do a little bit of self-massage. Do you guys want to do a little more of that today? Yeah. Okay, so you can take it, and let's put it behind our back. And this is where we do our chair dance, okay? And you can kind of move it around. If you have a little spot where it feels good to rub it in, you can. Maybe it's high, maybe it's low. You can move it around. Spend a little time here. It is recording, Liz. I do have a recording of this. And you're in the frame right now.
That's a bad thing about sitting up here.
That's why you guys all sit so far away.
No, this is not good.
And once you get tired of doing the back, you can bring it out front. You can try it on those sides. You're also welcome to keep it on the back. That just feels really good.
It feels good everywhere.
It feels good everywhere. Good. There you go. Yeah. Make it a family thing. All right, and make sure you and your legs, you get both of them. Good. So yesterday was a lovely cool day.
Oh, gorgeous.
Tucked into in between all of these hot days.
I love sweater weather.
Yes. It was nice. I actually did like some gardening because it wasn't like 1 million degrees when I got home. Good. And I like gardening.
Me too, but not when it's 100 degrees.
I hear you there.
Gardening is good exercise.
It is good exercise. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit longer with the ball, and then I'm going to put it away and do some stretching. So start finishing off. Kiss your ball goodbye. No, I'm kidding. And then you can tuck it under your chair when you're done. Next, we're going to be taking our feet wide here like this. Okay? And lift up onto our toes. Kind of feel that calf activating right there. Good. Good. Perfect. Just a few more. All right. Bring them back to the floor. We're going to turn our torso towards this mirror, rubbing that back knee towards the floor. Going to grab the chair with our inside hand and reach up overhead with that outside hand. Good. All right, hold here for a tiny bit. Now let's circle the arms. Bring it forward and around as best you can. Everybody's range of motion is going to be different. 2 and 1. Perfect. Come to center. We're going to slowly turn over to this other side, dropping that back knee. Grabbing your hand with grabbing the chair with the inside hand. Outside hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Hold here for a little bit. We'll get circling here in a second. All right, bring that arm forward. Good. So for the last 3 years, I was the parent in charge of my kids' school garden. And I finally found a lovely, unsuspecting parent to take it over from me. Give me 2 and 1. Come back to center. We're going to take one heel out, hands on our thighs and hinge forward. So you can stay right here, or you can reach forward, or you can reach for that toe, wherever feels best.
extra credit to you.
Thank you. But it's the first summer that I haven't had to worry about 2 gardens. And like it's a pretty big garden and it just always has like sprinkler problems. And like once there was a skunk living under the shed. And so I'm like, yay!
Tell them about this.
I did, but we fixed that. Like we animal-proofed the shed, we dug underneath, and we put in chicken wire, and
Ammonia.
and yes, we did ammonia on rags. Yep, get it out. Let's sit up and do this other side. Heel out, hands on thighs, and hinge forward. And if you want, you can reach forward or for that toe, whatever feels best. But yeah, I was like, I took care of that problem for you. I was like, I don't know what other problems there might arise, but there always seems to be something. And she was like, okay. So I was like, great.
I'll pay you at the end of the semester.
Right. Oh. Let's sit up. All right. So we're going to do a seated figure 4. We're going to pick up this leg, cross it right here, hand on ankle, hand on knee, okay? And do the best you can. If you're not able to get all the way up, you can cross lower, okay? Hinge forward, right here. And again, this one will also depend on flexibility. If you have more hip flexibility, this leg will be flatter. If you don't, it'll be up higher. That's fine. Work from where you are at. Hold here for a little bit longer. And then sit up and we'll do the other side. So slowly bring this foot down. Bring this one up. Hand on ankle, hand on knee. And hinge forward as best you can. But I did go down to the school garden and do a little weeding yesterday. Because I felt bad. I don't want to just like abandon this poor person.
Got you feeling a little guilty, didn't you?
You tricked her, you.
I know.
You trickster.
Well, somebody tricked me into it 3 years ago. So, and they were way less helpful. They were like, here are the keys. And then they stopped returning my emails and phone calls.
Oh, God.
All right, let's bring this foot down and sit up nice and tall, okay? Bring an arm across your body and grab it above the elbow and kind of just pull it towards your chest. You can go ahead and give a nice little wrist circle right here. And circle the other way. Good. Yeah, so I have 2 kids. My oldest is headed to middle school next year. And my youngest is going to be in 4th grade. So she just has 2 more years of elementary school. Let's release. Bring this arm across. And let's circle here. And I feel like I've done a ton of volunteering at the school. And I'm like working on my exit strategy. All right, circle the other way. But also, when my kids started at school, so I was a stay-at-home mom for 7 years. And then when my daughter was in kindergarten, I started working here. And I only worked 2 hours a week when I started here. And now I work like between 20 and 25. All right, release. Arms come out, open that chest up nice and wide. Good. Now round forward, bring your hands to your knees. Gonna sit up and open wide again. Good. Now bring those hands forward to the thighs and round. One more time for me. Good. Perfect. Let's sit up and do a little shoulder roll right here. Good. Take it the other direction. Good. Perfect. All right. Bring those shoulders and drop them down. Okay. We're going to take our ear towards this shoulder and try and, again, keep those shoulders down while you do this. You don't want them bunching up towards the ears. Feeling a nice stretch along the side of the neck and into this upper shoulder. All right, look forward, and now we'll take this ear towards this shoulder. Good. going to do a seated twist. So I'm going to take my hand across my body to this opposite leg. And then I'm going to grab my chair. You can grab it low, you can grab it high, and look over that shoulder. We're sitting nice and tall, rotating through the spine. Good. Come back to center. We'll do that other side. Reach across. You can grab here or here. Look over the shoulder. This is also a great, checking your blind spot. Stretch. Good. And come back to center. Let's do 2 deep breaths, okay? We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale our arms down. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. All right. Thanks for being here. Let me grab, if you have time to stick around and help clean, that's awesome. If not,